You join us here on the Redstone world. This is not my Redstone world. This is the Reloaded server's Redstone server. As if you do /server, you have a list of different servers to go into, and Redstone is one of them. And we are going to figure out the mailing system, which we did actually have help with. We want to be able to mail between us in the Southlands, which include, I think, 7 or 8 of us, which is quite a few. We've got a big group, and we've been brainstorming and building in the survival world. But I want to make a refined version and just try and figure it out on my own. I've never done Redstone before. What? Okay. I've never done Redstone, or you guys know I'm not a Redstone kelp farm. Why do you need kelp? Bruh. Okay, different variations of it. Okay. There's just a lot of weird stuff. It makes 0 sense to me. I'm trying to learn though. I think that might be broken. I think this whole world is a bit broken because these used to have books, and I actually built one thing here. I built this little thing. It did have a book explaining it, but basically I learned this years ago on like PS3 version. It's like a secret entrance to a base. Yeah, I think someone did like /killer A. There's meant to be a minecart with hopper there. That's not how you spell minecart. There you go. Okay. Anyway, that's for Zod's game, which I'll be doing in the future. Oh, there's some stuff here. Let's look at this. Let's move on. Well, I have successfully made something. This is quite cool. This is a system for 1. I think there'll be maybe 7 modules of these for each player. So 8 times, so like 64 of these maybe overall. So let's go through how it works. So this is your, oh, why is that a hopper? That's meant to be a minecart with a chest. Oh, it can be anything, whatever. So say your mail is a jungle log, you can put that in there. But you also need your stamp. So this stamp is xDPitt. It's going to xDPitt. The minecart with chest then goes over the hopper. It's an item filter. So the stamp needs to be the exact same lettering with the capitalization. For this machine it sends a signal if the stamp goes through the filter. Sends a resonance signal from this. This is an inverted power thingy. Yep. And that will then power on to change the direction of this rail to go from this way to that way. And it will make the minecart turn right, and this will be heading in my direction because it's a stamp for xDPitt. And then this detector rail will send another signal to this copper bulb, turning that off again, turning that back on, I mean. Yep, redstone is easy peasy complicated. Returning this rail to normal direction, or how it is now, because the minecart would just go forward, and then we could build the module again for the next person. So let's try it with the xDPitt stamp. Very nice, very nice. And the stamp is gone. Let's. Oh, did I get rid of it? Oh, that's brilliant. Let's try it again without a stamp. See what happens. Okay, I fell. But yeah, destination is there. Beautiful. So that's one module. I literally just copied this from Winter, who took inspiration from Doc M77, I believe. So this is a very, very cool system. But there needs to be a loop, I think. I'm not sure. We're just going to build more and see what happens. Progress has been made, and I feel I've got a system working. I built 2 variations. This is the first one, but they all go right. And it's more simple to keep track of the different modules or sections of the redstone build, if you want to call it like that. This, I think, I tried to make it more compact, but the way these sections, you know, redstone is a bit tricky, so you've got to have space between them. And I also tried to invert each line to make the potential pathways for the rails easier to traverse to each other's base. I've even labelled them, so this one's xDPitt, Jarkanine, Winter's Gale, just to make it clear. And I can build these blindfolded now. It's pretty cool when you build something like that in repetition. And I'm quite happy with this. But this would need to be repeated even more for probably 7 people. Let's actually write up a list of who we need to build it for. Okay, we've got 4, 7, plus we've got potentially 10 people. And I question mark these people because Coupling shares a base with Val, Dira shares a base with Winter, Pudding has sort of speculated that she's going to move in over with us. Pickle is on a break. He needs to build his mega project, which would put himself sort of in between myself and Jarkanine. Me for sure, Jar for sure, Winter for sure. Winter could be paired with Dira. But then you don't want to read each other's mail, do you? So I think we could have, yeah. So Dira for sure. Let's switch that up. And I guess the same for Coupling, because he is a player in his own right. So for sure that would be 9 people. 9 of these well, yeah, if Pudding does come over here, it would be 9 for every player. So 9 of these. Wait, this track and this way. 9 of what's on screen now, which is definitely doable. But we do need to build, finally, the receiving system, which actually can be done at the time, because it could be as simple as you have your area here to send mail, and then you could have your another area here to receive mail. Just a incoming track, really. Easy as that. There we go. Boom. And I'm pretty pleased with this. Pretty pleased with this. I am indeed. Okay, I have been trying to do some redstone door action stuff since we built. Can I see it from there? Can I? Oh, it was right there. Yes, Goma said earlier that he learnt redstone in a week. Very impressive. I'm guessing he was doing this stuff. I have no idea. Learning about doors and stuff. This is Goma's work. Just experimenting, which is nice. And then he built this cool door. And I've just been trying different ways with observers, pistons, stuff like this. This, I don't know why I did this, because you know I've just been redstone torching. I don't know why the bottom pistons are tracked before. Oh, it's because that redstone torch comes back on. It sends a signal to the others with quasi connectivity powers rest. Yep, I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I just had a quick look at go modes, and you don't need a block here. That just ruins the machine. You've got this target to redstone go into, redstone torch on there to power this, and the bottom one. That powers the bottom one because of quasi-connectivity. If in doubt, say quasi-connectivity. And because of quasi-connectivity, the redstone torch also powers the smoothstone block, which powers the sticky piston, which extends the sandstone block. So let's just finish up this module. Look at us. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, that's also the wrong button. I am happy with this. We are redstoning today, guys. I'm happy with what we built here. This can be implemented. This could also be implemented if we actually build something underneath my. I don't actually think I showed you guys. I don't actually think I showed you, but I will remember to do this. This is very cool. I'll definitely include this. And here we are. If we come down here, we do also have a little entrance hiding here. Down the staircase, you can see the monstrosity. Okay, he built that. Alright. Me and Jar worked on down here before I actually built that thing in the redstone world. The original thing was you choose where it goes. Wait. Do I have a lever on me? There's a lever somewhere. Okay, someone picked it. Oh, I think we gave Pudding all of the redstone stuff. She fell into a hole and died, and then lost her stuff. I got a lever. It's fine. For example, if Ember thing, alternating lines of redstone going down here, that could go to one of these systems. You recognize the shape of these? That was one of the ideas. And then Jar proposed this sort of item frame idea, because the different direction in an item frame lets off a different redstone signal. So power of 1, power of 2, 3, all the way to 8. Which would in theory work, but here there's not enough space for all the lines to connect. And this took us maybe like 1.5 to 2 hours just figuring this out, brainstorming. Pudding came along, she just did some random building, breaking it all, but it's fine. It was quite funny. And then Winter came along, and it took him like 5 to 10 minutes to build this masterpiece, which we are going to utilize. She'll recognize this. Amazing. I sent Jar mail, but he has not replied. So this is underneath my base where we have more space for stuff like this. That's the original floor that was here when I first arrived. You might see it in the opening videos on the season. Yes. But it's gone now. Someone's put a lantern. How quaint.